early access everything. What happened to games just having a solid launch? Years ago, when games were created, they were developed, released, and what you got in your hands was the finished product. 95% of the time, it worked, with little to no issues. Now, for some reason, even AAA studios with buckets of money don't know how to launch a fucking game without having some day one disaster or catastrophic launch. And you know what? Indie devs. I'll give you some leeway on this. Small group of people, not a lot of resource, and you need a real-world environment to test code you're a bit shaky on. Fine. You're new to the gaming industry. I get it. And I'm fine with helping out small devs get their shit together. However, large companies, massive companies, that have poured millions of dollars into creating a game, day one issues are inexcusable. You have the resources, you have the workers, and you have the fucking time to get this shit done. But Foamy, the stockholders expected a release and higher profits in the third quarter, so the game had to be released. Do these stockholders even play games? Do they know how the gaming community works? No, they don't. That's why you had Mass Effect Andromeda and Fallout 76, both excellent franchises by huge companies that somehow got fucked up. Stop rushing your product to market to make some stockholder happy, because you'll be happier when the game sells 5 million copies due to its content and stability, rather than 20K due to a busted launch and poor gameplay. Because everyone who plays games knows, when you launch a game, your first week is crucial. If you fuck up your first week by frustrating your player base with a broken game that can't connect to multiplayer, has game-breaking glitches, and so on, you're fucked. There are too many games being released every day for a dev team to dick around with some broken mess of a release that will inevitably piss off gamers for 6 hours on launch day. We don't have time for that. We'll move on. And no matter how many streamers you pay to play your busted game, no matter how much money you toss into advertising and influencers, no matter how many exclusive skins you give out, it won't matter. Word of mouth has already driven your potential player base away. They're gone. It's over. And hey, I was looking forward to Friday the 13th, that multiplayer survival horror game that was similar to Dead by Daylight. The launch sucked. I was pissed off and frustrated, and I just played Dead by Daylight instead. Never went back. I don't have time to waste on broken games. Fix your shit. However, if you're an indie dev, I'll give you a good, solid month to patch things up and get your crap together. But for larger companies, sorry, no. You have more money than most indie dev teams will see in their lifetime. Fuck yourself, greedy assholes. And you know what? This philosophy goes for actual devices as well. Consoles, phones, and so on. When that shit releases, it better fucking work, alright? And also, when you're doing early access, eventually, make sure that shit leaves the early access stage. Don't keep it there and use the early access excuse as to why your game still sucks 4 years later. Well, it's early access, so some bugs are to be expected. Yeah, when your game was released in 2012. What fucking year is it now? Also, when it comes to profits and bottom lines, if you invest in a game or game company, remember, commerce should be there to fund the art, not rush it or dictate what goes into it. Art can be amazing when it's allowed to just be, without limitations based on finance or social views. And yes, I consider games to be an art form, and if you don't, you're not playing the right ones. Christ, why is Nintendo the only developer on the planet with the ability to make a stable game day one, most of the time? Getting sad out there. God, this is why I just hang out and read visual novels. It's very difficult to fuck up a point and click. God, yet people still do.